Hello friends, Christy here over at Crafty Christy's Creations, and I have a lovely fall leaf lantern here to show you. And you can see we've got that leaf on all four sides, and then you've got your little tea light that you can put inside. This lantern is a 3x3, so it's 3 inches tall, 3 inches wide, and 3 inches deep. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how easy this one is to put together. All right, so I've got all my supplies here. I've got some glue, some double-sided tape, my vellums cut out, my pieces, and then my little tea light. So let's go ahead and get started. I can set that off to the side. So you've got your two pieces here, and let's go ahead and just fold on all of the score lines. So you've got a score line in between the leaves, and then you've got little score lines on all of the edges here around the base. And I recommend cutting this out of a heavier cardstock to make it a little more sturdy. I'm using 80-pound cardstock. All right, so we've got that one. And then this one again has the score line between the two. We can fold right there, and then we've got a tab on the one side. Let's fold down that score line as well. Okay, and then I am gonna go ahead and glue these pieces together. So you want to make sure that you've got all of your leaves going the same direction, so they should be going face pointing downward. And then I'm just going to put a small line of glue on this tab here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and line these up together, and then I can just fold that little tab over and press that down. And then I can also fold right on that line, make sure it's nice right up on that crease, and that we're aligned top and bottom. And that looks good. So you can already see how this is going to come together like this, and it'll just make a nice little box. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and add our vellum. So for this, I have found that the double-sided tape works better. Using the glue, I've been having trouble with my vellum warping, so I like to use this double-sided tape. This is, let's see, I don't even know how wide this is. But I'm just gonna go ahead and cut pieces here, and I'm gonna line it up on the inside edge. And lay that down. And I'm gonna do that across the entire thing. So I'm gonna just add these longer pieces. I can go straight across. And then I can go down the side here. And then we'll go across the bottom. Okay, and now I'm just going to peel all of the backing off. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my piece of vellum and I'm just gonna try to center that. You should have a little bit of a border around all 4 sides. And then I can just press that into place. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on doing that for all of these other little windows, and then I'll be back and show you how to put it all together. All right, I've got the vellum down on all of these pieces. So here it looks like from the front. And now we're gonna go ahead and continue folding and putting this together. So you've got your score line here. Let's go ahead and fold down that score line, and then we can attach the 2 sides together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of glue on this line here. And I'm back to using my liquid glue. And just a little line of glue here. And then I'm gonna take that piece, and this is gonna fold up. We can lay that flat, and these 2 should meet right on the seam. And you just wanna make sure that they're straight top to bottom, just like before. Okay. We can fold that edge down. We can fold this direction and meet together there as well. Okay, so now we have our lovely box shape here. So I've got extra of that double-sided tape, was too wide for what I was doing, so that's why I'm having trouble getting this to stick, because that double-sided tape is trying to hold it where it doesn't belong. Let me just see. So I can also lay it down and then just press that seam. Okay, that looks good. And then we've just got our 3 little flaps here that we're gonna glue and put in this direction. So I'm just gonna put some glue on all 3 of these at once. And then we can just kind of rotate it around and use the table to help press these sides in. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold this down and I'm gonna try to pinch those edges in to get that down. And then now that I've got the edges in, I'm gonna try to just press down this front, and I'm gonna use my little piercing tool here to help me do this, to try to keep the glue off of my fingers. Okay. It's really trying to press those edges in there. Okay, and then I can press that down so it's all flush at the top. And then we can go ahead and press that down. We can put our hand in there and then just press along those edges to get everything secured down into place. You can also lay it sideways to press the edge. Okay, so there is our leaf lantern. So now all there's left to do is find yourself a nice little tea light, turn it on, and set it in there. And then you have yourself a lovely fall lantern.